Hey, we're Surfer Blood, and you're watching the AU review.
Well, we're excited. It's our second time here, and so far it sounds pretty good. We've had a day to sort of walk around and explore a little bit. So, it's a beautiful town. We went to the beach today. Yeah, it's been really pleasant so far, and I'm sure tonight will be no different. It's a real honor for us. We're happy to be back. You never really get to see that many great bands in one place, and it's kind of cool, Splendour, because backstage all the dressing rooms are sort of facing each other, and it sort of has a really nice communal feel, and everyone can walk around into the common area, so you just end up bumping into people that you're frankly starstruck by. So it's really special. I'm excited to see the new site too. Well, there's been a few lineup changes along the way. For one, for two, we have two releases that we've put out since then. So there's a lot of new songs that we're going to play. It's going to be a very different set, and yeah, just probably more solid and more directed. Yeah, I mean, last time we definitely were so happy to be there that we went a little bit crazy. So I think this time we're going to try and uh, smell the roses a little bit more instead of hitting it so hard. Well, I think we're starting to really discover what makes each song strong and sort of harnessing that. I mean, the reality is that the live experience is a lot different than, listening to a record. So I think we're kind of now beginning to understand how to embrace that and how to make every song unique and play to our strengths live.
Yeah, the new songs are definitely feeling better now too. When we went on tour with Foles, we were right out of the studio, kind of first time playing these songs in a real tour of that size. So we had a lot of things to work out, and the new songs are honestly a bit more difficult to pull off live than the older material. But after a 2-month tour, I think we're finally in the pocket again.
Yeah, when support bands really do kind of get thrown up on stage without, and sort of just there's a sink or swim element to it. And I think it was really healthy for us looking back. Doing that tour leading up to a record is probably the best thing we could have done. It's worth, millions of hours of practice playing in front of people like that every night. Um, yeah, so I think we sort of found our groove. Yeah, they definitely put on a show, and they have a lot of energy. Yanis is a madman, and every little detail is sort of really well thought out with them. So that's something that I really admire about that band, and something that we aspire to. Yeah, it forces you to just try that much harder and put that much more into it.
Yeah, and for Pythons, it was our first time working with a real producer, and really our first time ever even stepping into a real proper studio. Both Tarot Classics and Astro Coast were home recorded and produced. So it was definitely stepping out of our comfort zone, but at the same time, it felt reassuring to know we were working with someone who's made as many great records as Gil, and going in 2 weeks prior to recording and just doing pre-production with him, like locked up in this room for 12 hours a day, like drilling the songs, finding out what's working, find out what's not. And Gil is just a really funny, charming guy to be around. Like, we'd be playing a song, and if he loved the chorus, like, it'd just be the four of us standing in front of Gil, and he would stand up from his seat occasionally and jump up and down and dance around just in this lock space as we're playing songs. So that felt good, and made us feel like we were making a right choice, going with someone who's actually excited to work with us.
Well, no, it's actually just kind of beginning for us. And it's starting off easy enough. Once we get out of here, we have Outside Lands in San Francisco and a show in Seattle, and we're doing Reading and Leeds this year, which I'm really excited about. That'll be our second time doing Pukul Pop again, and those European festivals are just, so many people. So that'll be a real test for us. And yeah, we have just announced a tour in the United States this fall, and hopefully more international stuff to come. Uh, well, I think the secret to touring in any capacity, especially with festivals, is sleep whenever you have the opportunity. Because you never know when it'll happen again, and eat when you have the opportunity. And just
Everything you can to fight jet lag, to stay awake. But usually, even when we're at our most exhausted, like when we played our first show, just getting off the plane, a 14-hour jet lag, the moment we can be completely like falling asleep backstage, but walking onto stage will wake you up immediately, and it's never a problem once we get up there. Yeah.